we are going to try this again. Thanks for joining me. I'm Rusty. This is Rusty's Sudoku stream. When I say try this again, that's kind of what I mean. I thought I had set this up and started the stream and was merrily streaming along. And no, I was not. For whatever reason. All right, and now the game is acting up. Let's try this again. Should load me back up to just where I was. Okay. I'm now running this at an advantage in that I have solved it once already. It does not mean I will solve it fast or as fast or faster this time. It just means I solved it once. I'm coming at it with some bias, which may show up at the end. We'll see. I'm hoping not. I am hoping it will be a little bit faster, but that might just be me being aware that some places are kind of a Mad Hatter tale of woe, or whatever we want to call it. All right. OBS says I'm still streaming. You've got a puzzle up in front of you here, and I've got a puzzle to attempt to solve. So let's get the highlighter going here, and let's see what we can do. All right, I've got two possibilities for one here. I do have a one here. Two possibilities for one there. Four possibilities there. We don't mark fours at this stage. I've got 5 possibilities here and 3 here. So we're done with ones for now. How about twos? Well, we've got a 2 down here and here. Means I've got 3 2s here for the moment. Here we've got 2 possibilities. Another possible 2s here. Well, possible places for 2 2s there. 2 possible places for 2 here. Up here, I've got 5 possibilities. I've got 3 possibilities here and 3 possibilities here. So we're done with 2s for the moment, I think. Let's look at 3s. I've got 3 possibilities here. Here I've got a 3, which narrows this one down a bit. So just 1 possibility there. We get a 3 here. Have a 3 here. That means one of these, this one's going to be a 3. I've got a 3 in this column, 3 in this column, 3 in this row, 3 in that row, so that's it. And that gives me a 3 in all of the squares. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay, I got 3 possible 3s here. 4s. 3 possible 4s here. 4 possible 4s here. 5 possible here. 3 possible here. Nope, now we're down to a 4 here, so 2 possible here. And let's see. Doesn't help me enough in the rest of them. Okay, what 5s? Well, it looks like I get a 5 here. A 5, nope, not there. Here. No, not there. Here. Wow, some days I just amaze myself with the persistence of error. We get a 5 here and a 5 here. And I believe that puts a 5 in all the squares. We can move on to 6s. Here we've got 3 possible places for a 6, 3 possible places for a 6, 3 possible places for a 6. Note that that means that one of these two is going to be a 6, because I can't put one down here, can't put one here, and that means that the only 2 places for 6 in this column here are there. I still have 3 possible places up here, and 4 possible places down here. All right, 2 possible places for 6 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible places for 6 here. I do see that other than these 2 cells here, everything else is filled in, and there are no 6s in the rows, so that's going to be where one of the 6s is. That tells me that one of these, nope, not that one. One of these 2 is going to be a 6, because I've got possible 6s in both of these 2 rows. 3 possibles up here, 2 here. That means that none of these 3 can be a 6, so one of these 2 is going to be a 6. All right, got any place else I can show some narrowing down like that? Not apparently. I've got 3 possibles in the middle square, still 4 possibles in the bottom left or bottom right. All right, on to 7s. So I've got 3 7s on the board, and we make that into 4 7s. Over here we get 2 possible 7s there. I've got a whole bunch of possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities, nope, 2 possibilities here, and that's it for 7s. 2 possible 8s here, and with that we get 2 possible 2s. This can't be a 2, so that is an 8, and that's a 2. That's going to affect some other things here. We end up with a 2 here, and we're down here. We end up with 2 possibilities at an 8. Fine. Let's see, anything else? Well, I've got 2 possibilities for an 8 here, because that can't be, and neither can either of these 2 for this reason. Got an 8 here, so I end up with 3 possibilities for an 8 here. And just letting my eyes wander over, we get the 2 possibilities here. Here I've got 3 possibilities, 3 possibilities, 3 possibilities. All right, 9s. We've got a couple of 9s on the board. That pair or triplet of them says that this is going to be a 9. That gives me 2 possible 9s down here. Down here, or over here, I've got 2 possible 9s. Here I've got 3. I've got a least 3. Looks like 4 possibles there. 3 possibles here. Okay. Does any of that turn into anything useful? Not so much, although let's see something here. Up here we've got, there, I missed a pair of 1s. Probably because at the time I had it open where this 2 is. And 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these 2 is a 6. Oops, yep, that's a 6. Which means that I'm now down to 3 possibilities for 6 here. No. A possibility for a 6 here. Is that right? Well, I know this can't be a 6. Oh, this one can't be a 6. So, yes, that is a 6. Doesn't help me down here. I've got 4 possibilities yet. Three possibilities here. 3 here. And 2 here. Out here. Looks like I've got all of 6 no, 3 or 2 possibilities for 6 here. That's right. And 4 over there. All right. 7s. Did that already a little bit. Take a look at this. Can we clean anything out of the set? We know one of these 2 is a 4. One of these 4 is a 4. And one of these 3 is a 4. Oh, over here, I've got 2 possibilities for 4 now. So, 1s, 2, 2, 2. 2 possibilities for 2 here. 3, 4, 4. 5. How about 6s? 3 possibilities. Okay. 7, 8, and 9. All right. Looking at this top row, what have I got as possibilities? 1, 2, 3 are already given. 5 is given. So it looks like 6 is the only other possibility. So we can mark that. It's basically a pair that we know those 2 are going to be in there. Doesn't tell us that either these can't be 6 or these can't be 6. They can be. It's just we know that up here those are must, like down here the 1-6 pair is a must. One of those is going to be a 1, one of them is going to be a 6, and we come back to those in a bit. All right. Time to start flooding. All right, flood of 1s in the first row is done. We get 4 possible 1s here, 4 possible 1s here. And we are done with ones, twos. Three possible twos here. And it looks like all the other squares either have twos or have them earmarked. So threes are done. Let's look at fours here. We've got four possibilities here for fours. And likewise over on the other side, we've got four possibilities. Up here, we've got three possibilities. And there I almost threw myself because of the earmarked up here. All right. Fives. All the squares have. All right. Sixes. So four possible sixes here. All of those have the possibility of being sixes. And everything else is taken care of. Sevens. Four possibilities for a seven. Three possible sevens here. Three possible sevens here. And that does it for sevens. Off to eights. We get three possible eights here. Two here. Three possible eights here. Three possible eights here. Okay. Anything else? Nope. So we get two possible nines here. Correction, three. Here we get two possibilities of 9. Over here we've got four possibilities, three possibilities, and I do believe that's everything. All right. Well, when I went through this before, I did have some that I was able to clear, but I'm not seeing any of that right now. So, in that case, let's go with the punt. And I start here with this 2, 2-4 pair. That makes this a 4. This becomes a 6, an 8, a 2. We get a 7-4 pair here, 6-1 pair here. But those are all non-blocking at this point. looking at this column here, I've got 1, 2 in the column. So we'll take that, turn the paired 6 active, turn 1 and 6 up here now. That makes this into a 7, comes an 8, got a 4, 1, 4, 1, so this is a 7. 1, 9, 1, 9, we get a 2 over here. That cleared up for us. 1, 9, 1, 9 says this can't be a 1. Eight, 6, 8, 6, 4, 1, 4, 1. All right, let's go with here 1 and 4. See if that gets us anywhere. 9, 6, 1, 7, 9, 8, 4, 4, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 7. So that's a 7, a 9, 8, 1, 6. That comes a 9 and a 6 down here. 9, 8, 6, 1. And now we get to solve with a 4, 7 up here. And that took us 20 minutes and 36 seconds, which is a little bit faster than last time, but it's not the same solution, I can assure you. I want to say thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. I hope you took your chance and did a solve on by yourself. Hopefully you did as well or better than I did. If not, yeah, go ahead and watch the stream or video as it will be, and see if you can figure out where you and I went different ways. And just remember, like I say, that wasn't the process I ended up with using the first time. But at the same time, you know, it was done knowing that it could be solved. So in any case, I wish you all a wonderful day. Take care, and we will look forward to seeing you perhaps tomorrow.